Area 51, what's really hidden there? Deep in the Nevada desert, far from prying eyes, lies a place shrouded in secrecy, Area 51. For decades, it has been the epicenter of conspiracy theories, government denials, and wild speculation. What really goes on behind those heavily guarded gates? Is it a testing ground for advanced military technology, a storage facility for extraterrestrial artifacts, or something even more mysterious? The truth, as always, is far stranger than fiction. The story begins in the 1950s during the height of the Cold War. The United States was locked in a technological arms race with the Soviet Union, and the need for secrecy was paramount. The CIA, in collaboration with Lockheed Martin, sought a remote location to develop and test the U-2 spy plane, a high-altitude reconnaissance aircraft designed to fly undetected over Soviet territory. The perfect spot was found near Groom Lake, a dry salt flat in southern Nevada. The area was already under military control, and its isolation made it ideal for classified operations. But why the secrecy? The U-2 was revolutionary, capable of flying at altitudes above 70,000 feet, far beyond the reach of Soviet interceptors. To keep its existence hidden, the government needed to control the narrative. Any sightings of the U-2 were dismissed as weather balloons or atmospheric phenomena. This was the birth of the modern UFO myth. Pilots training in the area reported strange lights in the sky, and the government's vague explanations only fueled speculation. By the 1960s, Area 51 had expanded its operations. The U-2 was no longer the only secret project. The development of the SR-71 Blackbird, a Mach 3 plus reconnaissance aircraft, took place there. The Blackbird's speed and altitude capabilities were unmatched, and its testing required even greater secrecy. The government's denials became more aggressive, and the myths surrounding Area 51 grew wilder. Then came the 1980s, and with them, a new wave of conspiracy theories. A man named Robert Laser claimed to have worked at a facility near Area 51, where he witnessed extraterrestrial technology being reverse-engineered. His story, though widely disputed, captured the public imagination. Laser described seeing flying saucers and alien materials, and his testimony became a cornerstone of the UFO community's beliefs. But was Laser telling the truth? Skeptics point out inconsistencies in his story, and his employment records at Los Alamos National Laboratory remain unverified. Yet his claims persist, and they raise an important question. If Area 51 isn't hiding alien technology, why the extreme secrecy? The answer may lie in the development of stealth technology. In the 1980s and 1990s, Area 51 became the testing ground for the F-117 Nighthawk, the world's first operational stealth aircraft. The Nighthawk's angular design and radar-absorbing materials made it nearly invisible to enemy detection. Its existence was classified for years, and its testing required absolute secrecy. Any leaks could have compromised national security, but the secrecy surrounding Area 51 goes beyond aircraft. In the 1990s, reports emerged of underground facilities, tunnels, and even a rumored S4 sector where the most sensitive projects were conducted. Some whistleblowers claimed that these facilities housed not just advanced military technology, but also recovered extraterrestrial materials. The government's response? Silence. The most compelling evidence of Area 51's true purpose came in 2013, when the CIA declassified documents acknowledging the existence of the base. The documents confirmed that Area 51 was indeed a testing site for the U-2 and other classified aircraft. However, they made no mention of alien technology or underground labs. This partial disclosure only deepened the mystery. What else were they hiding? Fast forward to today. Satellite images show a sprawling complex with runways, hangars, and what appear to be underground entrances. The government still refuses to discuss most of what happens there, citing national security concerns. But the secrecy itself is telling. If Area 51 were just another military base, why the extreme measures to keep it hidden? One theory is that Area 51 is a testing ground for next-generation aerospace technology, hypersonic aircraft, drone swarms, or even experimental propulsion systems. Another theory suggests that it houses classified research into electronic warfare, cyber warfare, or even directed energy weapons. And then there's the persistent belief that the government is hiding evidence of extraterrestrial contact. The truth is likely a mix of all these possibilities. Area 51 is a place where cutting-edge military technology is developed, tested, and perfected. The secrecy is necessary to maintain a strategic advantage over potential adversaries. But the lack of transparency has also made it a magnet for conspiracy theories. So what's really hidden there? Advanced aircraft, alien technology, or something we can't even imagine? The answer may never be fully known. But one thing is certain, Area 51 remains one of the most intriguing and mysterious places on Earth. And as long as the government keeps its secrets, the speculation will continue. Perhaps the real question isn't just what's hidden at Area 51, but why we're so fascinated by the unknown. The allure of the unexplained, the thrill of the conspiracy, and the possibility that there's more to our world than meets the eye. These are the things that keep us searching, questioning, and wondering. And maybe, just maybe, that's exactly what they want us to do.